Welcome back to Adia Crochets. My name is Adia, and this video is going to be a week in my life and just catching up on everything that I've been doing for the last week and a half. So let's jump right into the video. I thought it'd be really cool to catch you guys up on what I've been working on for like the last week and a half. But before we do that, I would like to wish each and every one of you a happy new year. We made it to 2025. I cannot believe 2024 went that quickly, but it is over and I am ready to start on something new. So yes, thank you guys for showing up to this video. It's really important to me that you guys come and spend some time with me on the internet. So thank you guys for making the time to do that. But without further ado, I have been crocheting up a bunch of stuff in the last week and a half, and I thought it'd be cool for me to just go through the things I've been working on. Okay, so I have this big bag right here. It's not full. It's not even halfway full, but it's got a lot of stuff in here that I want to show you guys. So we're gonna start off with Loaf Cats. So I made this Loaf Cat, and these eyes I embroidered myself. I think they look kind of kooky, so I think it's really cute. But this is the first Loaf Cat, and then I did this beautiful Loaf Cat, one of my absolute favorites. And I'll link the pattern that I'm using. This is the original Loaf Cat pattern, I think, that I'm using. And yeah, I think it's so cute. This one actually I've already sold to my grandmother, so I'll have to make another one of these, but I did make this. And then I made another Loaf Cat in black with kooky blue eyes, and I think it's so cute. Got little flows everywhere. Yep. And then I made another Loaf Cat in gray, and these are all done with the Bernat blanket yarn. Super cute. I'm still working on like how much to stuff these cats, because every time I think I've stuffed it a lot, I make another one and it's bigger. So I'm still working on it. I think this is the size I want them to be though. So this one's a little bit smaller, so I think this is the size I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna weigh this cat probably to see exactly how much I'm using, because I just cannot get it right. And we have another Loaf Cat. This Loaf Cat looks angry, and I think this is my favorite one out of the bunch. It's so cute to me. This is also the Bernat blanket yarn. I think it's in Seafoam, if I'm not mistaken. So cute. Okay, that is all of the Loaf Kitties. And then I made two of these leggy frogs. Y'all, I do not like making leggy frogs. I don't know what it is. I think it's so cute. This one came out, the two that I made recently came out really large. I don't hate it, but they did come out a little bit larger than the first ones I made. I also changed how to close it up, because I thought it'd be easier to just slip stitch across, add the leg, slip stitch, flip it, slip stitch, add the other leg. I probably made it more complicated actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I don't know why, but I don't like making leggy frogs. I think it's the increases at the top. I want it to look different. So I'm working on my own leggy frog pattern. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna incorporate anything of this, so it's gonna be a minute, but I'm working on another leggy frog, and I'll probably do it with a magic ring, because I like magic rings. I'm not a fan of the chain, I just don't like it. But leggy frog, and then I made an opossum. How cute, look at the little tail. Oh, so cute. So with these guys, I also want to make another version where it's like roadkill. So you just put like X's for the eyes. I think that's so cute. But I made this little guy, and I have to make 4 or 5 more, because I think they're going to be pretty popular. And then this is also another item that I have already sold, so I have to make more. But I made this cute little flower duck. This is my first time making this pattern. I think it came out so cute. I did modify the wings a little bit. I don't think that the pattern specifically told you how to make the wings. So I just used some chains basically to chain out the wings. I chained out 3, and then I single crocheted into those 3 and slip stitched back into the same stitch. That's how I made my wings. But the pattern didn't really have specifically how to make the wings. And then I made another chicken in this brown color. So cute. This is the Big Twist yarn, and I think it's in cardamom. Cardamon's the color. I think it's really cute. So this is my first time working with the Big Twist yarn. I don't love it, only because it's really hard to see, if that makes sense. Like, it's super like fluffy, so you really cannot see your stitches. You really just have to feel them, which is just a change. With blanket yarn, I don't have to do that. I can clearly see all of my stitches, my chains, very easy to see. With the Big Twist yarn, it is not as easy to see, which is why I'm having trouble finding projects to even use the Big Twist yarn with. This is also Big Twist, and I had the same exact problem with it. The gray is Big Twist. Everything else is every other color is Bernat blanket yarn, but this is also Big Twist. I don't know why, I just cannot see it very well. I'm definitely gonna keep using it because I did buy it, and I'm not gonna like waste yarn, but I probably won't buy it again, which is sad because they have such good colors. Like this brown, gorgeous. It's like a perfect medium brown, and I don't like working with it. It's just, I can't see it. I can't see it. Then I miss stitches, have to pull back. It's a whole thing. Maybe it's just got a little bit of a learning curve to it. Maybe once I am a little bit more familiar with it, it'll be better. But yeah, so far, not ideal. And then I made these cute little octo keychains. So I'm having the most trouble in the world finding products that are finding crochet patterns for like smaller items, kind of like hand-sized items. Because I find that in my markets, $5 items do so well, like so well. So I'm having trouble finding smaller crochet items to make for $5, because I think this is a good $5. Well, imagine this without the keychain, it'll be $5. With the keychain, it's going to be $8. But I'm definitely going to make some of these without the keychain to sell for $5. So I've been really trying to work on, you know, smaller patterns for that reason. I also made the octos in purple and red as well. So I have a couple more. And then something I'm super excited about, sea turtles. How cute is this guy? So I kind of messed up on the shell on this one. But I still think it's very cute. And if I wanted to fix it, I could probably just go through the back loops, or I guess this would be the front loop now. The front loop of the stitch and add maybe like a little ruffle to make it look like a shell more. But I think it's just as cute. This is a Instagram pattern. I'll link it on the screen or down below. And I did modify the pattern though. So I made the head normal, like just as the pattern said. But then I went through and for the very last row of the head, I slip stitched about halfway, maybe not halfway, well, maybe halfway. I slip stitched, so this is the back of the head. I slip stitched around to about right here, and then I chained one, and I chained one, and then I slip stitched into each of these stitches to about right here. It's about 6 stitches. Chained one again, and then I worked back and forth to make a neck. Just the front though. I didn't do anything to the back. The back of the pattern is exactly the same. And then once the neck was long enough, I slip stitched down the side, and then slip stitched back to the stitch marker. That probably doesn't make any sense, but if you look at it, you can kind of see what I did. So let's go to the back. This is where the stitch marker was. So slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch, chain one, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, chain 1, turned the work, and then I worked up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then I got to about right here, and I slip stitched down the side of it, and then slip stitch back to the stitch marker. So if that makes sense, great. If it doesn't, I tried. But that's what I did, because I found that I wanted my sea turtle's head to kind of like sit up and not like be like this, because I don't think that's just as cute. But this sea turtle, you can see its eyes at all times as it lays on its little belly. And that's because I added the neck, and I put just a little bit of stuffing in the neck, and I literally just sewed this on with the same color yarn, and you can't even see really where it starts and the shell ends, so you really can't see it at all. But yes, this is one of my turtles I made, and then I made a better version in green, and I actually did the shell correctly this time. Look how cute. And I added the same modifications with the neck, and I'll do that probably forever because I think it looks really good with the sea turtle's head sticking up. Yeah. There you go. Boom. And then I made 9 bees, and that'll be, I think, the end of everything that I've been making for the last week and a half. I'm really trying to get my stock back up. I'm going to show you guys the bees I've made. You probably can see a couple. So I made this one in blue. These are, again, the Bernat blanket yarns. And then this one has embroidered eyes, which all the bees I make from here on out are going to have embroidered eyes. I wanted to make the first batch with the, what are they called? Safety eyes. But everything else will have embroidered eyes. So I did them in a bunch of different colors because I'm thinking like these will be perfect for Easter. And if you look, these have actually colored eyes. So I thought these would be great for Easter. And then you have just spring. So I call them my spring bees because I think they'd be great for the springtime. That's why I have all these many different shades. I basically did every shade of Bernat blanket yarn that I had. Minus orange, I think. I don't think I did orange. We're almost there, guys. And again, after this, all of my new bees will have embroidered eyes. Because I try to do about half and half. I already showed you one of those. We got one. Okay, I got this purple one. And I have one more pink one that I'm going to show you guys. Because it's in a really cute Bernat blanket yarn. Pink. And that's the last one. And I made these bees a little bit smaller than the original bees that I made. Just by holding the yarn a little bit tighter. Because I wanted to, again, find projects that I could sell comfortably for $5. And I think with it being this size now, like it really just sits in the palm of my hand. Like I think this is a good $5 item. I also experimented with whales. I found this pattern on Instagram. I think it's adorable. Came out really, really cute. So I didn't necessarily enjoy making it, but I think it's another good $5 item. So I think I am going to make it as well. The only thing is, it's a little bit smaller than the bee. Like, I'm really trying to be fair with my pricing. But now this makes the bee look really big. But it really isn't. So, I think I'm still going to sell it for $5. I also made a little bunny. How cute is this little bunny? There was a video game that came out with, like, the bunnies. I can't think of what it's called, but I will link it on the screen. And I feel like this bunny looks just like this. So this pattern is from YouTube, by the way. And I'll link that too if anyone wants it. It took like 30 minutes to make. So this is a perfect market prep item. 100% I will continue making that. But I think that's everything I've made in the last week and a half. yeah, so I got, got on my Zoom a little bit. Um, I am just going to finish out making this turtle. So I'm making another one of the turtles correctly. As you can see, the shell will be better this time because it actually is on the inside. So what I did when I first made the first turtle, the mistake I made, I didn't work in the back loops, I worked in the front loops. So if you've been watching the way that I crochet, I don't crochet from the outside, I crochet from the inside. So front loops to me are actually back loops, and back loops to me are actually front loops. So that's where sometimes in patterns it can be a little confusing. I don't know why I crochet from the inside out. Like I just always have. Like I'm gonna try to give you guys an example. So instead of me, so the way I see everyone else crochet, it's always with the project like this, working into the project. The way I crochet, which I'm not saying there's a right or a wrong way to do it, this is just something I've noticed. The way I crochet is on the inside of the pattern. So I'm literally working from the inside to the outside. And so my front loops are on the inside. But if I'm working from the outside, then this will be my front loop. I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope that makes sense. But that's where my projects sometimes get a little funny. Usually I'll just frog it and fix it. But for that turtle, it was my very first turtle, so I didn't even know I was doing anything wrong until I looked back at the picture. And I was like, he doesn't have his little ruffle. But that's okay. I think it makes him unique. But this turtle will have the ruffle, as you can see, because it's right here. And then that's the shell. Yeah, I thought I'd just work probably some more on this turtle while we talk about the week. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because I know that I did. This is my, guys, I forgot to show you guys this turtle. So this is a turtle pattern from YouTube. I am gonna modify it for the next time I make it. The head is really long to me, like almost as long as the shell. Don't like that. So when I make this pattern again, I'm gonna cut off the last 2 rows so the head will be a little bit smaller. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I had a very Merry Christmas. This is my, I believe, my 3rd Christmas married. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with me and my husband, and I spent some time with my family back home. So I currently live 2 hours away from my parents. So holidays are split between my intermediate family and my husband's intermediate family. We're all one family, obviously, but just to make it a little easier to understand. So we drove 2 hours back home and spent Christmas with my family. And then for New Year's, we stayed on this end, which is where I live. So we live close to his grandparents and his dad. So we spent New Year's down here and celebrated with him. So I had a great time. Christmas was very busy because, yes, we went to my parents' house, but we also came back up this way and went to Homa and spent some time with his sister. So yeah, it was a busy time, but I had a lot of fun, just getting to spend time with family and things like that. But I do have another announcement. I have signed up for 4 craft shows, so I am so excited. The first show is going to be March 1st, and it's going to be in Homa, Louisiana, if anyone's interested. It's going to be at their farmer's market. I don't know why I'm starting this turtle acting like I know this pattern by memory, and I do not know this pattern by memory, so I'm going to pull up the pattern real quick. But yeah, I have 4 shows planned. I think they cost $25 each, or $20, so it's like really inexpensive. So I'm hoping it's a good turnout. I have been to that farmer's market before, and it looks like it's pretty good just on a normal day. And then the shows that I signed up for are specifically for crafts. So I'm hoping we get the same turnout, if not a better turnout. So where am I? So I'm on decrease rows. Okay. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to talk and remember what I'm doing, because again, I am not a fast crocheter by any means. Like it takes time for me, but I enjoy it because it helps me to unwind. I get off at 4 p.m. every day, and my favorite part of every day, besides spending time with my husband, is crocheting. So yeah. Oh, over the weekend, guys, you may notice that the background looks a little different. It may not look that different, but I am in a different room. So this is my work office that I'm in. I took a corner of my work office and made a crochet corner out of it. We did that this weekend. Once it's like cuter, I'll show you guys. But it's pretty simple. I just have this white couch I'm sitting on. Well, it's not white. I have a couch cover on it. But it's super cute, and I have my little pillows, daisy pillows I'm sitting on. Yeah, so I'm gonna be decorating, adding some more stuff to the area. Oh, I lost my spot. But yeah, I think I might just give you guys a little montage, because I am not good at counting and talking at the same time. So I'm going to give you guys a short little montage, and then when I come back, this turtle will be finished. Maybe. All right. Montage time. Hey guys, it's the next day, and I still have not finished my turtle. I still have the completed shell, and then I have the head and the neck extension added. I think I showed you guys this last time, but that's all I got done. But I have a very special commission to work on. My grandmother has a friend who is, well, I think it's her granddaughter, is about to give birth. So her baby shower is Saturday. And she asked me to make the cutest elephant ever. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on my iPad to show you guys. I wonder if I sent the picture to myself. Did I? So it doesn't look like I actually have the picture. I do have the picture, but it's on my phone, and I'm filming on my phone right now. So hopefully editing me can put a picture of what the elephant is supposed to look like. I think right here is a good place. But anyway, without further ado, we are going to start that project today. The pattern I'm using is from Refined Vibes from YouTube. Love her down. And I'll be making her Ellie the elephant pattern. Again, I'm looking on my iPad to pull everything up. Where is it? Okay, this is the pattern I'll be making, but I am going to be adding some adjustments. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, I'm going to be making some adjustments to the ears because the picture on the baby shower has like the droopy, what are they called? Like the droopy ears, and it's like folded and pinned to the head. So instead of the circular ears that she has, I'm going to be making those. And where the ears are white here, mine are going to be pink. Because again, that's just from a reference from the elephant. So I'm going to get started on that. But before I do, I hope you guys are having a great day today. I had a pretty slow day at work. As you know, I work from home. But yeah, it was a pretty slow day. But a pretty good day, I would say. I do have to put this iPad on charge real quick. Yep, I'm going to give you guys a time lapse of me working on this elephant, and hopefully when I come back, I'll have an elephant. But let me show you guys the yarn I'm going to be using first. So I'll be using Bernat blanket yarn and Big Twist. This is the Big Twist Posh, I think. Again, you guys know how I feel about the Big Twist yarn. I don't love it, but I have it, and Joann's is like hour and 20 minutes away from my house, so we're going with the Big Twist, which is actually where I got this from. And then this is Bernat blanket yarn, and for the white around the eyes, I'm going to be using also Bernat blanket yarn. Okay, and we're going to get started. I'm going to position the camera so you guys can get... Oh, I'm also going to be adding blush to this elephant. I don't think the elephant has blush, but I think blush is just adorable. So we're going to have blush. I'm going to position the camera so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. If you're wondering about my t-shirt, it says crochet makes me less murdery. Love, love, love this shirt. I got it for Christmas from my husband because he knows, you know, crochet makes me less murdery. Okay, so what hook size do I need? So she used a 6. I think I'm going to use a 6.5 because that's just my favorite hook size right now. I have been loving down a 6.5. If you're wondering how I store my crochet hooks, this is how they sit on my shelf, all stabbed in here like this. And this cup was also a gift from my husband for Christmas. But this is probably my most used crochet hook, the 6.5. Whenever I'm like market prepping, it's my favorite because I feel like the items come out not too big, but not too small. And it's just 6.5 for the win every time. And my honorable mention is the 8mm hook, because I also love it not as equally, but almost as equally as I love the 6.5. But I'm thinking, so this gift is going to be more so like a display, probably, because the baby is like not even born yet. So I'm thinking, do I actually want to use a 6 hook? Nah, we're using a 6.5. It's more comfortable. But this pattern is super, super easy. Very cute pattern. Yeah, there's just not really much to say other than it's great. I love it. And it's in my market prep for a reason. Because it does take a little bit longer for me to do this project. But because it's just such a good project and I love Refined Vibes, I will be making it 1,000 times. I'm probably going to make 2 of these. Not right now, obviously, because I'm on a time crunch for this first one. Yes, sorry guys, I'm just erasing my work from the previous pattern before I start. Okay, let's begin. Before I start it, I need some TV recommendations. Yeah, y'all, I am so bored. I work from home, which I absolutely love, and I like to listen to music or have something going on so I don't like lose my mind, with being alone all the time. So if you guys have any shows or even albums, new music, or anything like that to recommend, please do so. Leave it down below. I will definitely check it out because I am bored. I watched, what was that show? Missing You, the new Netflix show. I think I would give it a 0 out of 10 just because the ending was so terrible that, like, the whole show could have been an email, if we're being honest. I like the main character, the protagonist lady. She's great. It's just sorry guys, counting. I don't know. The show just the way it ended was just really anticlimactic. It just really didn't hit the way I think they intended it to. But yeah, that and I literally binged that in one day because I was like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be so good. Let me keep watching. Y'all, spoiler alert, if you have not watched Missing You on Netflix, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Her dad got killed by accident. How lame is that? They made this show a murder mystery, gotta solve it, gotta catch the bad guy, and it was an accident. Like, y'all, when that happened when I watched that on the screen, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. It cannot end like this. And then it did. It ended. The fiance wasn't missing. He was basically in hiding, which he literally could have just told her. Like, yes, I think she would have been really upset with, finding out how her father died. But leaving her for a couple, I think, years, 13 years or so. Like, it's a long time. He just up and left. And she had no explanation or she had an explanation, but she didn't believe the explanation. Ooh. This is why I don't like big twists, y'all. Can you make out those stitches? Because I can't. I'm going to do my best, though. It's super soft, though. I will say that as a positive, but it's just really hard to make out the stitches. So I basically just have to feel them and hope I'm going into the right place. The only thing I've made with this yarn so far was that possum that I showed you guys earlier in the week. And it's not that I can't use it, it's just it takes a lot of concentration. And I feel like I'm just guessing at where things go. Like, it looks really good so far. And I think I'm going into the right places. But yeah, no, the big twist, posh, not for me. And I think it may be posh. It might be something else, but I think it's posh. But it is, yeah, it is not for me. Like, I'm glad someone loves it, but I do not. But yes, show recommendations, please. I'm just gonna listen to some music while I get this started, and I may like clip in and out, you know, showing you guys my progress. But if not, I will see you guys soon with an elephant. Bye. Well, not bye, but see you soon. Oh my gosh. I'm so awkward. Not a life that I choose. You loosened up my guard, sat right in my heart. Didn't think it'd be you. I'd spend all my time on trying to write this song. When I make you look my way, I wanna be someone you can lean on. When the week gets hard, take the time out of my day to give you everything that you might want. If we get that far, it's kinda hard for me to say, but I would do anything for you if it means that you'll like me like I like you. If only if you knew how much you mean to me, my love, my love. If only if you knew how much you mean to me, my love, my love. Don't know if I'll even let you hear this song. The way you got me dancing round the question, awaken all my senses. Think I have a chance, although I might be wrong. I wanna make you stay, want you in my life, yeah. It doesn't hurt to try. When I make you look my way, I wanna be someone you can lean on. When the week gets hard, take the time out of my day to give you everything that you might want. If we get that far, it's kinda hard for me to say, but I would do anything for you if it means that you'll like me like I like you. If only if you knew how much you mean to me, my love, my love. If only if you knew how much you mean to me, my love, my love. Da 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 da. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Da 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 da. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Don't know what I'm feeling, don't know how to keep my thoughts straight, yeah. You got me second guessing, thinking that I made a mistake. But inside, feels so nice. Butterflies, wow, yeah.
deny. You're the one I'm missing, you help me get by. Don't really know you, but I feel like I do. Don't need a reason why, I just vibe with you. But I admit that I feel scared. Don't know what to do with emotions I can't use. All I know is nothing can compare. Got me some type of way with every passing day. Don't let it go to waste. Don't know how much time we have, and it's so hard for me to say what's really on my mind. I hope someday you'll realize that I just want you by my side.
Hey guys, I'm back. I decided to finish the rest of the turtle off camera, and here it is. I decided not to do blush on this one, just to add a different element. But I think it came out so adorable. Hopefully it focuses. How adorable. Love it. And this is the bottom. There you go. But yep, that is the end of this turtle finally. So now I have 3. This one is going to be shipping out. I was going to do it today, but I actually forgot to get up in time. My post office closes a half day on Saturday, so I didn't get up in time to make that. But this one will go out Monday, I think. And these other 2 turtles just will be added to my stock. So we're absolutely done. I thought I'd go ahead and end off the video here. Yeah, that is pretty much it on this end. I'm stalling. Thank you guys so much for watching, coming back time and time again. I know it's just a few of us, but I am grateful to have each and every one of you on this channel. Thank you for allowing me to have this outlet that I can just come and crochet and talk about my business. Yeah, and the videos will pick up and get more interesting the closer and closer we get to the market, and then I'll film the market, and you know, and we'll talk about everything that went on during that time. But thank you guys so much for watching again. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.